Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody had a nice weekend. Hope everybody been safe. Taking care of business as usual. It's on to the next week of business. I hope everybody a great week. I'm gonna say I am not a lawyer. I am not a financial advisor, but I will help you make some money. Um, just wanted to kind of touch base back on everybody to understand things that's going on out here with the 1099A. Me personally, I never been the kind to like kind of just let someone tell me something and then, I just let that be what it is. I'm not where I am today if it wasn't for me to be a more discerned thinker, discerned person, and just kind of do my own research on things. Got to cross reference your information. So check this out. I'm gonna tell you guys this. So 1099A, that is the report of a debt. So I'm not trying to teach y'all something to get you put in jail. I'm trying to teach you something that can be really generational wealth for you and very residual income. I'm trying to let you guys understand the law and the benefits of you reap from collecting interest on instruments, on securities. So a promissory note is something that everyone can write. It has to lead into the 1099A, the 1099 OID, or the 1099 INT. That's the interest forms. Do your own research. Go check out what an interest form is. Go check out interest return from IRS to see what forms pop up, which is going to be the 1099 INT. The OID is the same. Most people don't kind of use the OID anymore. I'm speaking your language, but the OID is fine to use. Don't get it twisted. It is fine to use. It's just a older form. So you guys gotta understand that yes, you can still acquire things. You have to make things realistic. You have to start thinking in contracts. When you start thinking in contracts, then your mind, your life, your wealth, your being is going to just prosper. Them steps going to keep expanding and expanding. I promise you that. So when you understand what contracts are, you can understand with interest and with as far as what America technically runs off of. It's all contracts. When you start to realize those things, outside the box, then you start realizing the benefits you can reap. So me, for instance, I've been collecting interest for the last 7 years. So as far as writing contracts and getting them secured, bonded, and pretty much registered, I'm able to accumulate interest on these debts. Me being a lending company. So yes, you guys know about the crypto, you know about those kind of things. You got to put two and two together to kind of make it make sense. But all I'm trying to teach you guys is something that everybody can do if you own an LLC or if you own a corporation or you own an S corp. It's no reason for you to be struggling and open up all these entities and they not being used. But you do have to understand what it is to be a financial institution. So you don't have to be a bank. You could be a debt collecting company. You could buy debts at the presence of your home and buy debts and have the same obligation to be able to collect interest off these instruments. You're allowed to sell notes 2 times, y'all. 2 times people can collect interest. That's why there's a debt collector. The only difference is me teaching you guys, how to kind of maneuver and stay up under the radar with things, because I know a lot of you guys are just hungry to jump out there and reap the benefits, as we all, and as you should. But I just a key factor I want to put out there is everyone can do it, but it has to make sense. You have to build the proper foundations for this to work. Build you some kind of contracting that you can do, right? Contractors or modelers, you technically can just render your service, and it's considered a loan if you gave them service ahead of payment. It's considered a loan. You can finance that, whatever the case is. you can make some promissory notes that hold people liable and put interest rates on top of the defaults and add default fees. So you guys need to just, kind of be more self-aware. I wouldn't just suggest people just jump out there if you don't know, if you're not going to go do your own research and understand like the pros and the cons of it. Technically, what I do for the people in my group is, I try to make sure that everybody is totally aware, but also making them file the proper paperwork, enough paperwork to keep them out of harm's way. Because this is something you don't want to play with. You don't want to play with the IRS. You want to just kind of build your mind and structure your thinking to just, go beyond and prosper and just keep that drive alive. Open up a new corporation. Open up a small lending company. You can do small installment loans. Small things like that you don't need licenses for. So you guys gotta, just think about the products you have. Rather, you own hotels or you own car dealerships. If you own all these things, you technically can, you obligated to be able to write these contracts and promissory notes and get them bonded, secured, registered. What we're collecting here, guys, is nominal interest, simple interest, compound interest. That's what we're collecting out here. This is something that you're gonna get returns back 90, 166 days. That's just the facts of it. That's just the facts. So, you guys go do your own homework on these situations. Like, understand what the OID form is. Understand what a 1099A really is, You're not getting no tangible items for that, man. Come on. It's a different way to acquire these funds. Understand that America's a debting company. It's a debting company. That's all America is. It's just a debting company. A big tank full of debt. And that debt is considered credit. So as long as they got that positive and negative going effect, you're gonna always have money on top of debt. So I'm just trying to teach you guys how to win off of debt. Any of you guys who kind of know about, buying notes or buying contracts from other people secondhandly to collect the interest or become a bill collector for yourself, for third party institutions. There's so many different ways you can win around it. But technically, I'm just telling you something that if you're a contractor, you contract any kind of business. You could be a wedding planner. You can be a car salesman, car dealership. You can be an investment company. And technically, you almost could be a trust company too, just because you can be securing and passing bonds around. I mean, a trust holds bonds and stuff too. So, you got to just kind of do your homework for what you have. And I'm here to answer any questions for people and kind of help you, guide you in the right direction of what you should be thinking and properly how to set these things up. Literally in 3 months, less than 3 months, you can have these things set up and ready to, go ahead and render. So, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of this night, day. And I hope you guys have a positive week. Do your homework this week. Make an attempt to the leap of knowledge. Get yourself in there. Like all these things can be Googled. Go Google OID. Go Google INT. Go Google 1099A and actually read the direction, not the title. So those things you got to do. Read about interest collection. Read about promissory notes, securities, and bonds. Read what you have to file for a return. So all y'all want returns out there. You guys got to just understand what you're doing. You guys don't even, you stuck in that realm cult of listening to people who technically have not rendered any of these things. You don't see any of these things out there. But whatever, man. To each his own. God bless. God bless. God bless. But I am doing consultations still. $175 a pop. That's going to get you inside the Zooms, get you inside the Telegrams, get you in the know. and have you in a healthy environment where you can exercise your process that we're teaching you. Um, I'm definitely a busy man, but I find the time to try to make it happen for everyone. I run three corporations right now. I got an S corporation, and actually not three, an LLC. So it's things I got to handle with that on top of trying to teach the people to do what I do. So rather you see any kind of deposit slips or whatever, that's my money, baby. That's my money. You know what I'm saying? So I just be wanting people to kind of understand that they could be doing that too. It's not about no 1099A refunds, none of that shit. None of that. It all can work out, but you have to understand what those tools are for. So I start thinking maybe even the people, out there who've been talking about the 1099As and signing the back of the Bs and going to get a car. Now I can show you and tell you how to get that car. You're listening to the wrong thing, buddy. But as it keeps going, the year keeps going, more and more people just keep flocking and flocking and flocking and wanting to know the truth. And I'm sure you will be one of them soon. So I hope you guys have a good, great week. God bless you and peace.